please, just love me for me, like, please. It's not a big deal. Like, hey, awesome people, Elly Awesome here. I just saw these videos on YouTube called What Would You Do? It's this channel for a TV show called What Would You Do that airs in America, and they do all this like controversial stuff in a public setting and kind of get people's reactions to it. I've been crying for like past 20 minutes. So I want to watch one with you guys, which I haven't watched yet. It's called Parents Disapprove of Their Daughter's Female Fiancé. I can obviously relate. I'm queer, I am engaged to a woman, and it just hits so close to home. This one could totally make me cry, or maybe I'm over it now.
A friend, Libby.
No, wait just 1 second. You're marrying a woman? Is that what you're trying to tell us? I can't believe what I'm hearing.
This woman clearly overhears the parents' disapproval.
I'm in love with her. No, you can't be in love with her. That's not possible.
You haven't met the right man yet. We have to find you the right man.
She watches
so many cliches. Stupid thing. Oh my gosh, Fiancé's coming.
Hi.
Aww, they're adorable.
This is Libby. Nice to meet you. No.
Oh my god, I just had a cold chill go through.
You know, Libby, I'm sure you're a nice girl, but in our family, marriage is between a man and a woman.
I do ask you to just give us your blessing.
Our blessing?
Yes.
You don't have our blessing. We're gonna step out for a minute.
I mean, that woman looks so angsty. I hope she helps.
When the parents jilt the young women, she offers her support.
I have an interracial marriage, you know, and I had problems with his parents. So I get it, but you have to live your life.
I want to be with the woman I love, and I want to have my parents' support.
You may not be able to have both. At least not now.
I can't believe that's being discriminated against. It's just nuts. Don't people just not want people to like just have a happy life?
First 4 years, I never knew his family. Yeah, his parents never knew any black people, and all they could relate to was the sitcoms on TV. And when they finally met me, they're like, "Oh wow."
Why should we?
Why should we speak up? Because intolerance is not acceptable.
Jeez.
Jack, their daughter's fiance.
Marriage is between a man and a woman. I am not going to pay for this wedding. You have to understand it. I am certainly not going to pay for this.
Gonna pay for this wedding.
Wait,
guys.
When the girls are left alone, patrons offer words of encouragement.
My brother and his partner, I think together since he was 18, and my brother's 58 right now. I know it's not easy, but you gotta follow your heart, so just remember that.
And these women stop them on their way out to shower the girls with advice.
You have to do it. You have to do it for you. A parent wants their child to be happy. That's what we're saying. Your parents will come around. And if they don't? And if they don't, they're going to miss out. Yeah. On your joy.
It's so nice when people just like say, you just gotta do what you gotta do, like, just live your life, it's okay.
What's the surprise?
I'm engaged.
Oh my. Are you kidding?
No.
Beautiful honeymoon. Thank you.
61 years here.
Oh, congratulations.
Our secret is we go out to dinner twice a week. She goes on Tuesdays, I go on Thursdays.
So adorable.
But once again, the wedding bells stopped ringing.
Oh gosh.
Fiancé arrived.
Oh gosh. What is the old people gonna say?
Relationship. Were you the man of the couple? How does this work? How does this work? Where's the wedding dress? Where's the wedding dress?
It's not
like
that at all.
Well, Libby, what? Did you propose? Are you the boy with the short hair? Is that
That
what
poor
this is?
man's face. I hope he's positive.
Just gonna step out.
Oh jeez, this is such a shock for everyone.
As soon as we send the
Oh my
girls
gosh, what's he gonna
away,
say?
this man
Oh
gets
my
up
gosh, oh
from
my
his
gosh.
seat and offers the parents
Oh, please be
some
good.
words of wisdom.
They really shocked the daylights out of you.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, we have friends of ours, the same thing has happened. They're very, very shocked. But in the final analysis, in order to not lose the love of their kids, they go along with it.
But it's wrong.
I agree with you. You remember when you were in 7th and 8th grade? Do you remember the thrill of holding a girl's hand? Can you imagine that with another boy? But yet it happened.
Time to introduce ourselves. Hi, sir. How are you?
Oh my gosh.
Crying out loud. Are you serious? What would you do?
It's
It's a tough situation. Yeah.
It's so hard to come out when your family expects you to be marrying a man. It's just like that moment of like, please, just love me for me, and like, please. It's not a big deal, like it doesn't need to be like this big thing or like a deal breaker or like an issue. It's just someone I love, and oh, it was like, it took my family just like a little bit of time. Like it was never met with negativity, which is so amazing. It was just, they were just like, I'm just so shocked that I need time. Like this is so different and not what I expected. And I think that was so hard because I just really wanted them to immediately be like, that's okay. But they weren't ready to say it was okay straight away. And here I was head over heels in love, like proposing to my girlfriend, and I had to wait. But I think the most important message was, I mean, the most important takeaway I found is that it took me so long to come out to myself. It took me so long to like be comfortable in who I am and to not be scared of the world judging me for liking women as well, that I realized it was okay to give my parents time and my family time to get over it. And to be honest, it was like a good coming out. Like I didn't have any negativity or backlash. It was just a bit awkward and challenging for like a year. My family wasn't ready to meet my partner for a while, but now my family freaking loves my partner, and honestly, I'm more clingy than I could ever imagine. Their love is like so much love that they won't leave us alone, which is an amazing thing. Obviously, it's lovely, it's wonderful. Oh, it's just, yeah, nothing can explain the fear of having to like almost ask someone to accept you for who you are, and like you know you are 100%. Like if you decide you want to marry someone, whether they're a girl, guy, same sex, opposite sex, trans, whatever, interracial couple kind of thing, like anything, if you have to go through the fear of not knowing if your family will react negatively, or society, even bigger, crazier thing to deal with, it's so hard, and it's so hard to explain to people that haven't had to go through that moment of terror of like, can I live my life, my whole entire life, the way I want to? And like being with my partner makes me the happiest person in the whole entire world. So it's freaking scary when you don't know if you can hold hands in front of certain people in your life, or when you're walking down the street. I'm so lucky I live in a place where it's safe for me, but there are people who it's still not safe for, and it just makes me so sad that people have had to go through this for much longer than me, and I've had actually such a short time being an out person and knowing who I am, and so I haven't had to experience discrimination my whole life. I've been very privileged. But yeah, it's a really tough thing to go through. And although I think I had quite loving parents, I think the most important thing to note is that if it does go badly, like, go and get yourself support through counselling, through services that support LGBT people, find friends or other family that'll look out for you, find anyone you can, because anyone can be family, anyone can be a loving person and supportive person in your life. Surround yourself with those people, but also have hope that maybe one day your family will come around. Some advice I got from a podcast I listened to called The Savage Lovecast, I'm obsessed with. He always says the only thing that you can kind of negotiate with your parents is that, like, if they don't accept you for who you are, then they won't get to have you in their life. And it's really sad if they don't care about that. if they say, well, fine, then that's messed up. But I think a truly loving parent or someone that needs time to come around will not sacrifice that. They will want you in their life still, and they might take time, but they can come around. I think some people are just really foreign to the idea, or some people have just never really met many gay people. Or in my family, to be honest, like, we've always been accepting of gay people, but we didn't have a gay couple in the close proximity of the family. So I was the first one to kind of break the mold, and it would cause a shockwave from the inside. And it was freaking terrifying. I don't think I could tell my grandparents ever. I was told I may not be able to ever tell them, and I was like, I don't think I can live my life like that. So yeah, I ended up telling them, and they took it surprisingly well, which was like insane, because my family didn't think they would be able to handle it. So although I knew they wouldn't although I knew I wouldn't get like yelled at or hated or disowned, I didn't know the outcome, and I knew it was going to be a shock and not necessarily fully accepted. I also do think fellow queers, especially people struggling to come out, I kind of came out when I was engaged. Like, I didn't quite come out when I was just dating. Like, I kind of came out at the point where I knew I was going to marry a woman. And so I think they knew, my family kind of realized that if I wanted to marry a woman, then this coming out is not just me saying like, I'm gonna date women and like I think I'm gonna date them and maybe I'll go back to men. It was like, I'm serious about this, so accept me for who I am now, or else we ain't gonna have a relationship. So you might have to wait till you get engaged for them to start accepting it as well, which is bull. But have that hope as well if you are struggling. If you guys have any questions or queries or worries, please leave comments below, and also check the description for support for you if you are struggling. No matter what you are struggling with, there is help out there. And I wish you all the best. Keep smiling, and do know that life isn't just up and down like this. It is like this. It's crazy. And I've been at the down, and I never thought I was going to come back up at one point, and then I did. And so there is hope. Thanks for watching. Bye.